is your tramp stamp completely gone?
No, but
Right.
Can we get a visual? Just kidding.
Right. Well, let's go on to another controversial figurehead who sort of seems to be pulling his life together. Pete Davidson. The PDA pictures of him and the diamond of the season, Bridgerton star. I want to get into that later, but the news that's making headlines this week is he is 2 years away from getting his 100 tattoos removed. He recently opened up about the painful and, quote, embarrassing process that he has started, and he can't believe some of the tattoo choices he's made over the years. Pete said, "I've made a lot of questionable choices, and a couple of them need removing." He said a new campaign for Smart Water. He said, "It takes about a month for it to heal, but it's like pretty much out of hand." In an interview on Monday, he said, "I get my next treatment in a month or so." And they said by the time I'm 30, all of this should be gone. So I've got like 2 more years of this left. I've gotten tattoo removal for my tramp stamp. Very, very, very painful. Do not wish it on my worst enemy. But what do you guys think about him removing 100 tattoos from all of his body?
Here's what I think. And as you know, Travis, with your tramp stamp removal, it's nearly impossible to completely remove one tattoo, let alone 100. Right. So I think he's 2 years away from having some really weird remnants of ink all over his body. I appreciate the effort, I guess. I don't know. In terms of their couplehood, I have very, very mixed feelings. I'm kind of
Davidson
equally...
and Phoebe. I never know how to say her last name.
I think it's Dynavore.
Oh. Dynavore. Like yeah.
I am very, very mixed here because on one hand, these two look like they're really in love. I love the pictures of them at Wimbledon. It didn't seem to me posy. So that makes me want to ship. And then on the other hand, I just don't see how this can last. I think that it's going to be heartbreak for both of them. I think they should sort of run from each other. So I feel a little bit of sync. I don't know. What do you think, Sarah?
Well, I think with the tattoos are concerned, I hope that Gen Z takes this as a PSA because I just watched this Nessa Barrett interview and Homegirl told me she gets 2, not me, I wasn't doing the interview. Homegirl told Zach Sang that she gets 2 tattoos like every day and is like building up her thing. And all of these Gen Z kids are just running around with their whole body tattooed at like 19 and they're going to regret it. Because if Pete Davidson already regrets it, you are too. And I can't even imagine what a tattoo removal feels like because my one tattoo that took 4 minutes was the most painful 4 minutes of my life. Anyway.
Ooh, child, it's way worse. Also, green can't be removed from
green
tattoos.
Can't be removed.
The laser can't pick up the color green. So what you were saying about Pete Davidson removing all his tattoos, and if he has 100, there has to be some green in there. So then he's just gonna sort of be splotchy.
Yeah.
But Trav, is your tramp stamp completely gone?
No. But
right.
Can we get a visual? Just kidding.
We cannot get a visual. But it's almost gone. It's a whisper of something. It's fine.
As far as the coupling goes, I'm mixed too. I always am like a little, I mean, Pete Davidson, I feel like he's had a lot of high profile relationships. Some last longer than others, but I will say those pictures at Wimbledon gave me a little bit of feels. They looked really happy. He had his nails painted. He looked really healthy. She is gorgeous and like a rising star. So I have a feeling their schedules might get in the way of this, if anything, but I think they look pretty cute.
I agree.
Agreed. Those photos really won me over. Happy for them. Good luck with your new body, guys. You should know before I even say it. This strange but amazing HGTV and Judy Garland inspired couple. That's right. I'm talking about Ant and Renee. Renee Zellweger is dating Anstead. They were just photographed in Laguna Beach, showing tons of PDA. They went for a bike ride, holding hands, kissy, nudgy, nudgy. And then, Ant was photographed, kissing her neck while they were waiting for a red light. Couldn't even wait a second. Rumors of their relationship sparked in June, but they were photographed on Ant's balcony at his Laguna home. It's so strange, but I guess beautiful to me that Ant and Renee are together. She's dated some strange guys in her past. But Gwen Flamberg, do you sync or do you ship?
I ship 100%. And I must tell you, dear listeners, about the time that I was at a wedding, a very, very small wedding. There were about 40 people at this wedding, and Renee Zellweger was one of them. And she spent hours of this wedding trolling, I think it was Tinder at the time.
Oh, wow.
Looking for dates from one of my best girlfriends. I mean, Renee Zellweger was so cool. And I just think that like any relationship she gets into is awesome and cool. And she's doing it from a smart place, even though sometimes her choices are misunderstood by the rest of us.
The Kenny Chesney marriage.
She knows exactly. And then that guy with the weird hair, remember him? But like, she knows exactly what she's doing. I think she's awesome. I totally ship this. I hope that it lasts as long as she wants it to.
Sarah, here on.
Okay, I ship for a couple reasons. One, the first photos I saw of them were Renee looked so disheveled that I knew that this was not a PR stunt, which just made me happy because it looked like a genuine caught moment. They had no idea they were being photographed, and that's refreshing after
You think she would go with Ant for a PR statement? A-list actress and Oscar winner Renee Zellweger?
Maybe Ant would go to Renee.
Yeah.
But he didn't look that great either. So I'm just saying it was nice and refreshing to see like a natural thing. So I ship it for that reason. Two, it almost feels like the better version of Zooey Deschanel and the Property Brother. Like I'm just like into it. I don't know why, because I don't like those two, but I kind of like these two. But the other main reason I ship is because it took Christina, his ex-wife, about 10 seconds to find someone to then be photographed laughing with at the airport. And that guy, Joshua Hill is the brother of Stacy, the bartender from The Hills back in the olden days fame, hanging out with Spidey. So I ship for all of these reasons. Do I think that these two are endgame? Probably not. Do I think Christina found this guy on the street to make Aunt jealous? Probably. And that's why I'm here for both of these relationships. I can't wait to see them play out.
Well, I didn't know that both of my co-hosts were mentally disturbed and have problems today when they're usually so on top of it. So as the only person with any understanding, ship, run away. Renee Zellweger, sink. Sorry, I want this ship to sink because I love Renee Zellweger. She is such a talented actress. She gets into every character so much. And Ant just reads sleazy to me at all times. His divorce with Christina was so bad. It showed me horrible colors of him. And it is not good. Sink this quick. The boat is filling up with water and I am terrified for both of them.
Just think about the triple date between Ant and Renee, Christina and whatever his name is.
Joshua Hall,
and Tarek and Heather Ray Young. Like, can we get that on Selling Sunset?
Okay, that I really like, but
there's a lot of kids at play here. We could get together for a play date or something, or a kid's birthday party.
I don't know. I just don't know what she's doing. I am confused. Please comment if you agree with me, because I know all you people do, hopefully, because I think that they are crazy psycho people.
Yeah, I mean, if one of these things is not like the other, it's Renee Zellweger. So she probably should get out, but I ship for now.
Okay, ship for now.